Jessie J, welcome to the Hot Desk.
I'm quite excited about being here.
At 11, you were forced out of a school choir.
I wasn't allowed in the school choir.
Because you were?
Too loud.
I've got too good here, so, you know, there's two.
Yeah. I was, the parents were saying that I would stick out like a sore thumb because I was too good.
At 22, you win a Brit.
I know.
How did that
Amazing.
feel? I believe that's been on your kind of tick life boxes.
Yes. I think you can kind of live the day-to-day life, but they're the kind of events that make you really feel accepted. And it's the things you kind of want to be a part of. And I remember walking up the stairs and I was like, I've won a Brit Award. And it really hit me, and I was like, for all the rejection I've ever had, for all the people that didn't believe in me, for all the people that did believe in me, for all the people that were cheering, all the people that were at home, I just stood there and it really got to me. Like, I literally...
You've given me goose pimples, Jessie.
No, but it's so, you know, I've worked so hard, and it was so nice to feel like not only was I #1 at the time, but I had the critics that had really like been behind the scenes and watch me do, you know, the endless tours with like just a CD and me and a mic and kind of running around and sleeping in cars and not out of choice. You know, like when you're kind of travelling on the road and you kind of... It was, you know, it was tough, and I'm glad it was tough, but I'm glad at the end of it I can say dreams can come true, and that's what I think hit me. And having the Brit School people there, and that's where I used to sit. It's very surreal, like, you know, dreaming is believing.
A few random questions I like to ask all my guests because it delves deep into their psychology and it tells us all something about them. First of all, you're on an empty double-decker bus.
Right.
Which seat do you take and why?
At the top, at the front.
Top at the front? Because
I like theme parks and it's the closest thing I can get to going on a roller coaster. I used to love it when I thought the bus would hit the tree.
What, you'd be going,
No, it's true. You know when like the bush would come through the window and hit you in the head and you'd just style it out?
I want to go by a low bridge. I'm so boring, driver.
Like, I used to love getting on the bus and sitting at the front.
If you were to invite someone very special, maybe a young suitor, round to your house for dinner, what would you cook for him? What would be the wow dish?
I would start off with halloumi cheese with like fried peppers and like a honey and mustard dressing with like some salad.
Have you cooked this for someone special before?
Yes.
Okay.
I do a good lamb lasagna.
Ooh.
Yeah. And then I make a good strawberry cheesecake.
3 courses as well?
Oh yeah, and maybe some bread and cheese. How do you get a grizzly to come in the car?
How do you get a grizzly to come in the car, Jessie J?
Come on, Bear. No, that's not right. That's not the right joke. Wait. Come on, Bear. How do you get...
Yeah. What do you say to a bear to get him in a car? A cheesy bear.
Yeah.
A bear eating cheese. So what we've got is a punchline, but we actually haven't got a joke. Fill in your own joke.
How do you get the bear to get... Well, then you're saying it. How do you get the grizzly to eat the cheese?
How do you get the grizzly to eat the cheese, Jessie
Come on,
J?
Bear.
Come on, Bear. Okay, good. I reckon if we edit all 3 of them together, we might have something that's close to a gag at the end.
Oh, no.
What was the last text you sent? And who was it to?
It was to the head of my label about what should be the next single.
What was the last text you received?
I don't know. I've actually lost my phone.
Oh, no. Oh, God, no.
I'm hoping I left it at home.
Can I ask you something about losing your phone?
Yes.
I'd imagine that there are now some kind of celebrity numbers in your phone.
Yes.
People that you've been on tour with, you hung out with, people who respect you and love you
Not many
musically.
people.
But there's the Timberlakes of this world in there, pretty big stars.
Maybe.
Are you nervous that you've maybe left it somewhere, not on the bus?
No, because I never, ever, ever save anyone's name under their real name.
This was my follow-up question.
Yes.
Okay, what system do you use?
Usually something really random, or a name that begins with their name, a letter that begins with their name.
So Justin Timberlake could be Jamie Tourette's.
Turnip. That's not the name, obviously.
So if you find a phone and you see the name Jason Turnip in it,
phone
it's one of the hottest guys in the world right now.
And it'll be like some random guy. Hello?
Okay, Jessie J, it's now time for the globally famous Hot Desk feature, Call, Text or Reject. Yeah, things are getting well
Call,
hot.
text or reject?
Yeah.
Okay.
You wake up, you've got 3 missed calls.
Right.
All of these people want to see you, they want to work with you, they just want to be around you and breathe in your incredible aura.
Okay.
Who do you call back because you're well keen for that to happen? Who do you text back because it's like, oh, maybe later? Who do you reject? Now, the 3 missed calls come from Beyonce, Rihanna and Jay-Z.
I'd call Rihanna. No, I'd call Beyonce and leave her a voicemail.
Call me.
I'd text Rihanna. I don't want to say I want to reject. No, I would reject. I'd reject
Jay-Z, the man who holds all that together.
Yeah, but if I go to them, then I've probably got more of a chance to get to him.
Why don't you just go to the big man and just befriend the other two?
No, because it's a thing where you've got to work your way up.
Oh, so there's a game plan.
Yeah, there's a game plan.
I like that, Jessie. That's good. Okay, so just to confirm for us one more time, you are calling
Beyonce.
You are texting Rihanna.
I'm texting Rihanna.
And you're rejecting.
I'm going to ping Rihanna as well.
Jay-Z. Okay, and you're going to ping Rihanna. Okay, also, let's just do 3 more. Justin Timberlake, Jay-Z, and Prince. Call, text, or reject.
Call Prince.
Straight away.
1,000 times till my credit runs out.
Have you ever had the pleasure of meeting Prince?
No.
How do you think you're going to be when that happens?
Purple rain. No, I would love to get Purple Rain and it make it rain while we're talking. Can you imagine? I make it rain. And it just started raining. I'd call Prince. Who was the other 2?
Jay-Z, Justin Timberlake.
I'd text Jay-Z just because I rejected him last time and he might be a bit upset, and I'd reject Justin Timberlake.
Okay, good answers. Jessie J, thank you. It's been an absolute pleasure spending some time in your company.
This is so hot, I can't even touch it.
I know you're going to be an even bigger star than you already are, and I hope you get the Brits and all the accolades that you so rightly deserve. Before you go, please do us the honour of signing the hot desk.